Did you ever have a time in your life where you felt like things were completely out of control? I've had that. In 2016, I lost my husband. And it was the most chaotic, traumatic, dramatic, it was just the most insane, crazy time of my life that I had ever experienced. And I was 42 years old. I had gone 42 years pretty calm. Of course, things had happened in those 42 years, but things had been pretty normal, pretty calm up to that point. And then all of a sudden, it was like, it really felt like an avalanche just fell on me. It completely changed my whole perspective on life. Sometimes chaos can be a good thing. I don't think we need to live in chaos forever. And I certainly would never wish what happened to me in 2016, to me and my daughter. I would never wish that on anyone. But I look back on my life and I see I did kind of need a course correction. Living 42 years of pretty much what I would call almost vanilla living 42 years of not much. And then in 2016, what happened made me realize how vanilla my life had been before. Now, I'm not suggesting here creating chaos in your life. I'm not suggesting manifesting some sort of trauma or drama. No one wants that, hopefully. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for you. But what happened to me made me realize I needed to start living more on purpose. I had basically, those first 42 years of my life, I had just been living on autopilot. I just did what I just thought I was supposed to do, kind of a script that I thought had already been written for me. I just was following along and not even really giving it a second thought. And then in 2016, I realized I need to start making some choices, like making some decisions here about how I want the rest of my life to go, or it's going to be another round of vanilla if I'm not careful. And I'm 9 years out from 2016 now, and I see how much of a habit vanilla was. Because in a lot of ways, I so easily go right back into my comfort zone. Vanilla is very comfortable for me. But I don't want to live vanilla the rest of my life. And I don't think you do either. So while I don't want chaos to ensue in your life, to wake you up, I don't want you to have to go through something just totally traumatic to make you realize life is short. I want you to just start thinking now without anything to instigate it except for this video. We're here only for a very short time. Do we want to get to our deathbed and look back over our lives and think, wow, I lived so vanilla. I did not step out very much. I totally lived safe. I totally kind of lived bland. I've had a little bit of a very minor health issue going on lately, and the doctor said, I want you to go on a very bland diet for a while. So that means chicken noodle soup. It means like smoothies, and nothing very exciting as far as food goes. And it's not very fun. It's not very fun. It's not how I want to eat forever. And it's really, when I think of the way I'm eating right now, this bland diet, it's kind of like how I lived those first 42 years of my life. Kind of bland. Now, I can look back over my life. There are certainly some good memories. I did do some adventurous things, no doubt. But overall, I was living very safely, very inside the box. And I don't want to do that anymore. And I'm hoping you don't want to do that anymore. So let's pray. I don't want bad things to happen to you at all, but I do want to wake you up and help you to realize that sometimes living safe is vanilla. Sometimes living safe is bland. And is that what we were really meant for in this life? I'm not saying go start doing parkour and jump off of buildings or start skydiving. If you like those things, if they interest you, go give them a shot. Be safe. But what I'm saying is start living for you on your terms. Do more things that really excite you. Do more things that really scare you. Do more things that make you grow so much. And you look back and you say, wow, I did that. Wow, look who I've become in the process of jumping out and not living vanilla anymore. I hope this inspires someone out there. I'm Kelly Anderson. I am an artist. I'm a movement, mindset, and creativity coach for other artistic and creative women. I say we jump out there. I say we start making waves. I say we get out there and live chocolate, strawberry, maybe a little bit of vanilla, but butter pecan, raspberry cheesecake, whatever. I start saying, live it all, live it to the fullest. And I don't want you to someday look back and say, I lived vanilla for however many years. I don't want you to say that. I hope this helps somebody out there.